Alright then. Can we finish this game in this session? Let us find out. Let's go. I run back thinking that there may be more of the the gauntlet of bosses, but it's also possible there was just a save point there and I just ran back for no reason. Perfectly plausible. What am I on? I don't think I can upgrade anything, can I? No, I think I did that last time. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Is it the final boss? Is it another boss gauntlet? Boss gauntlet, maybe. Okay. It wasn't that one. Is it this one? This looks very climactic. Was I right?
Oh, foolish, piteous humans, accept your fate, accept the mercy of a perfect God. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why does your avatar have glasses but you don't?
You really are completely nuts. Woo! You better reel yourself in, you psycho!
Why not try to understand the human heart? Your heart is suffering because you do not understand it.
Meaningless human love. I don't care to know about love.
Let's see if this is the final boss, because I'll need to see how much items I need to use in the battle.
Look at you! You're shaking with fear!
He's a hologram
There is
Muda.
no way that you could be a god! Petrified humans like you cannot rule divinity!
I am not some human named Zera. I am God. I am the one and only absolute God, Valma! You impudent humans, I shall show you my divine power!
Will you now? There's got to be a phase 2 to this boss, surely. Hopefully. I'm sorry, what the hell was that? Right, so... turn the music down a touch because it's a bit loud. What I'm presuming by this boss here is that it is sort of like a bug. If you know what I mean. So I'm thinking, if that is like a bug, it's going to be like a chrysalis, and it'll just open into a bigger form next fight. This doesn't seem particularly threatening.
This may seem...
Yeah, like, that is a perfectly acceptable amount of damage. It shouldn't be this meh. Should it?
This should help.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
Nothing at all.
What the hell was that? Let me share this is the most strong... I wanted this to happen, by the way. Could have stopped him using this, but I wanted to see how much damage he caused. That is completely fine. Like, it's negligible, right?
Good luck, everyone!
Yeah, that's completely fine. Alright, let's get in there with some heal crush. And... let's go for flying tank second this time.
Sky, take flight!
Oh, he's casting a spell. I don't like this, that looks of that.
Goes flying Tensei Ken!
You see what I mean? If that is a final boss, that is the weakest amount of health I've ever seen. I'm expecting at least one additional form.
Like this, you pig.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've got to cast debuffs right now. Really? It's just casting Baboom constantly? That's kind of meh right now. Like all the other ones have had really cool spells and cool strategies. This one is just casting Explosion. Which, at the end of the day, is not vastly powerful. Can any of these cast defense up? No. Not by the looks of it. Alright, so Elena will just cast... We'll lower his action a touch. Slow him down a little.
To Glacier.
Make him nice and slow. Right, so... What can you use? Was it Millennia I didn't test? What she had? Let's do a purple lightning. What can you do? You have an increased defense spell.
Purple lightning. Take that and that. Ha!
Like, how could this guy even call himself the perfect Valmar when he doesn't even have the horns of Valmar? He's missing a sixth of himself. Oh, here we go. What does this do?
God is omnipotent.
It's a buff spell.
Oh, holy light of life.
Just in case he tries to one-hit kill me. That's it. This slightly faster than Ryudo. That's acceptable. Let's take a slash. I'm instantaneous, sir. Nice try. Heal crush.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
Yeah, but any increases he's had is just completely irrelevant now. But he's slightly faster than Elena as well. Let's try God's up. That's the only spell I'm going to use with Elena, apart from heal. This one, just to test.
Come, thunder. Shake the heavens.
3,000. Yeah. Really? Ba-boom, ba-boom. Buff spell and poison. Are we going with I can't heal between fights? Maybe?
All things must obey me.
Okay. If I have an AoE heal spell. Let's see. All friends. All SP. 1,000 that includes plague. We do not. We do not have the ability to cure poison on two multiple people at the same time. Okay, bombs don't work. Interesting, we're learning. Heal crush. Poison's not a massive deal right now.
Bet you'd like this, you pig.
But I also don't get poisoned very often, so I don't know if it wears off or not. I mean, confusion does. But I would
Here
assume...
goes my impact bomb.
He was a second away from getting his action.
God is omnipotent.
God is not omnipotent, you filthy scrub. I mean, I do love this move.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
This should be enough, surely. No. Okay. I kind of want Elena to finish him. On principle. Are you going to poison the people who are already poisoned, sir? I just realised. If this does go into round 2, they'd still remain poisoned. But if I can cure it now, that would be splendid.
You must obey me.
Elena will use... Yeah, all heal. Elena can use a random potion. Here's one of them. But Elena's more important, she's my healer.
Here you go.
Maybe Budo can finish him right now.
Good luck, everyone!
Flying on second should do it.
Sky, take flight!
Will it take more damage if he can pick them up?
Here
Is that the
goes
thing?
Flying Tensei Ken!
Yeah, done. He didn't drop anything. Round 2. No. No way have we defeated him right now. That makes no sense. We're trying to fool me with explosions, game. There's no victory screen either. Uh-oh. Do we lose Rowan and Tio? I need Tio. She's useful. Mr. Rudo, you and the others did it. I'm glad now that the world is saved. No. We did pretty good too, right, Tio? I'm relieved. Now I can die with no regrets. We're not killing them off, game. No, you are going to live. I cannot stand it anymore. Oh, is Tio going to do a heroic sacrifice? This cannot be. This is not a fitting end for a god. How was I defeated by such a weak, tender-hearted humans? You're right. The salvation of this world, the future of mankind, is not to be... How could I, the almighty god, the supreme being, lose? God, Schmod, the only thing you've lost is your memory, you senile fool. Gods don't survive for too long around here, remember? Wait, what is this? You are no god. You're a pathetic loser who forgot that people share their hearts with each other. They don't throw them away. Why the hell would we need you to save us? Trust, consideration, love, these are things that make us strong. I've learned how to share my heart with Rudo and Elena and everyone. That's why we're not standing here and you're not. God, this is hard to read so fast. You cheated, betrayed all the people who trusted you. There's no way that a man such as you could see what's important, our future, our hearts, the kind power of good within us. You can't see the... I literally cannot read this fast enough. How is anyone supposed to read this fast enough apart from me? Is there a slowdown? I did not want this. I did not want to be swallowed by darkness, to be judged on the day of darkness. Wait. Wait. Is that it? What a pitiful man. Not just a man, not a man, a fool. Games in general. Please stop with the auto sequences of text. We cannot read fast enough. For the most part. Green. That's Tio, right? Tio's energy is green. Or is that Millennia?
Am I dead?
No, you are alive.
Why would you say Rowan and not everyone else?
Did you save me?
No.
I'm sorry. It must have hurt. It must have really hurt.
No, it did not hurt at all. It is worse to have a broken heart. I do not want to be sad again. I want to be near people.
I turn up the game audio again now the music's gone.
Tio, you're squeezing too tight.
You're in space.
I'm sorry.
You won't be sad again.
Yes, you will.
I'll be with you.
He's going to live forever and you're
I
not.
have fond memories like this. So warm. I think someone once held me like this.
Don't you dare say that, game.
What's wrong?
Do not imply that she was created from his mother's parts, game.
Is this heart to heart? I feel so peaceful.
Or is she just going, is it going for the mother figure to the child?
This. I am so happy, but you were only supposed to cry when upset, right?
I'm surprised she even has the ability to cry.
Tio, let's go home. Back to everyone.
Yes. Let's go home. To where we were born.
You have no idea if they actually survived. You know they won. Actually, you don't even know if they won. You assume they did. The granite cliffs are shining. The world is returning to the way it was. We have won. The world has been made safe. Yes, Valmar has been defeated. But just because Valmar's gone doesn't mean that everything will be made perfect. She's got Valmar's parts. There's always been suffering even before Valmar came to this world. The granite cliffs may have been healed, but Valmar has destroyed cities, wounded the land, and still plagued us with misfortune. The people possessed by Valmar have still not gotten their souls back. The blind little girl, the dead bodies who were defiled, they haven't found peace yet. Also, there is nothing for people to believe in anymore. It was like it was the sick of believing. Yeah, I can't read that if it's like 6 lines. Now that Granus and Valmar are gone, there are those who will seek to replace them. Others will despair and lose the will to live. I see. Both man and world are torn up inside, left broken inside, huh? The man will continue to fight forever. Has the fate of man not changed at all?
Ryudo, mankind needs goals to be content. Everyone must pray and hope for happiness. They must live a proper, disciplined life. People had too much freedom.
Listen, I've had it up to here with all that saintly stuff. The word proper is way too subjective. We gotta live as free as we feel. Oh, Elena, you are so straight-laced.
I guess I'll never see eye to eye with you.
She is technically
Say,
you.
Ryudo, what do you think?
Yeah, Ryudo. Whose side are you on?
Thank you, both of you. I believe in neither darkness nor light. I believe in people. We gave our birthright away. We didn't trust in ourselves. But now, I'm going to return the world to its owners.
You used to have a god sword,
That's
sir.
just like you, Ryudo. Always taking the middle ground.
I guess so, huh? Well then, let's go.
Millennia? What do I do?
Oh, jeez. Come on, Elena, don't you know?
I see.
I'm sorry, what? She has wings now? Is this some sort of Granis power? Or is it simply for symbolism? A Ryudo with the devil and the angel?
On, let's go!
The god sword. Why can Ryudo fly in space? Don't fly down, don't fly down. People will see you as their god. And that was the whole point you were not trying to do. Why would that battle heal the Granite Cliffs again? It was caused by Granis, not Valma. I'll go into that into the credits anyway. If the credits show, anyway. Wait, the Granite Cliffs are there? Hang on. What are we doing? It filled them with water. Where did that water come from? You need a hell of a lot of water to fill Granite Cliffs. Are we doing epilogue? A year has since passed. Yeah, you've just said. The water-filled canyons of the Granite Cliffs have become a trade route, so our country is well visited. So this is Rowan, probably. This activity reflects the happiness of the people. Their memories of suffering are finally fading into the past. But we must not forget that time. The compassion we learned then must not also fade from our hearts. Your Highness, are you sure you don't need anyone to accompany you? Or he's wearing his standard, mind my, what I'm about to say, his commoner garb, as he is a royal. His standard outfit that he started in. Yes, I'm going to see my friends. Please take care of the castle for a while. Is everybody going to be there? Is Ronan and Tio not going to question why Millennia has a body now? And how Elena has wings for some reason. Oh, I'm playing as Rowan. Yeah. Because we have a lot to discuss. Well, at least some things to discuss during these credits. Who am I looking for? Any of the compadres? Where are my compadres? I have no idea where I'm going. Is that a medical garb? I mean, she is technically a healer, I suppose. Rowan. Are you going out? Yes. Town is back to normal. I must go while I can and see with my very own eyes what we did. I want to see it again. So that is it. Hey, Tio, where have you gotten to? I need your help. Is that not the inn? Not a doctor's place. Over here, just a second. I'm coming. I'd like to meet everyone too. If Marek could only see me now. I'll say hello to everyone. And Marek too. What? Sorry. You just mean metaphorically? Tell everyone that Tio is very happy right now. Wait, are they all dead? And you're visiting graves? Rowan, take this. Tio's pendant. Are you sure? It must be precious. Please be careful, okay? Okay, it's not like he's not lost a pendant before. Well, it was a medal, I suppose. Okay, see you. What is happening? So this is the new water-filled granite cliffs then. And that's probably the sky pot where the tongue guy was. The league, yeah. Apparently off to the church, which was this way. Or do I want to just quickly run about and have a see? I can't use any menus though. This is where we came in. The shops are not where they were. Are they? There can't be anybody in here, right? You died. How are you back? You seem to have completely recovered. We previously met. I've been told I was sick, but I remember nothing of what happened last year. Wow, is that so? Wait, are we going to go around all the places and meet the people? So we're going to meet the blind girl. That's kind of nice. She didn't deserve to die. Like, at all. As long as Celine's dead, I'm fine. He was a piece of garbage. Stop that, you're bothering me, kid. Wait, Millennia runs an orphanage now, does she? But she's changed the design from the horns design. Sure. It's Millennia. Kids these days, so full of energy. All of it used for evil. Teacher, these are for you. Oh, she's a teacher. Okay. Yes, yes. Well, little Rowan, how have you been? Suppose I shouldn't call you little anymore. Miss Millennia. Truthfully, I'm a little surprised. You really did become a teacher. I didn't believe it at first. I'm as shocked as you are. For some reason, these little brats took to me. This little brat's took to me. I can't get rid of them. Don't think I haven't tried. Okay, so is she still immortal? Teacher's getting angry. Sky. Long time no see. All things back in the kingdom. Mr. Sky, are you here with Miss Millennia? No, clearly not. He's literally right there. Someone needs to keep an eye on her. Heaven knows what would happen. Heaven knows I wouldn't trust my hatchlings with that woman. Stupid bird. But you always begged me to show you your place. It's a bird. Yes, it is a bird. Guy, you can fly, sir. Where is Ryudo? Who? Oh, you mean that good-for-nothing petty thug? One day he said, I've one last thing to do and left. I haven't seen him since. Like to mention it, I haven't heard any weird rumours about him recently. Smiley, are you not a little lonely? Bro, when you don't understand anything at all, Ryudo, he's never run off with another woman. I know he'll come back to me no matter how far the road will take him. He will. I know it. Of course he will. Well, the next place we're probably gonna go is potentially Marag's grave would be nice, if that's even a spot. That'd be a good part for extra bits of lore. They repurposed the sky ships into water ships? No, they still float. Makes sense. So we're going for, like, Rowan's doing a tour of the world. Okay, that's a decent ending. The final boss was not a decent thing, though. That was incredibly lame. There's Rowan. Is this Marag's grave? This has a lot of importance to you, so it better be. Marag. Everything is alright now. The world. The people are improving. Even nature is recovering faster. Faster than I once believed possible. There is still suffering, but we will overcome it now. But it is what comes next that I'm unsure of. Theo's pendant is put down. Theo is doing fine. She assists a doctor now. She says that she could not be happier. Oh, my boy! Did they give some puff nuts? Is that Ryudo's pendant? Ryudo, where have you gone? Potentially where the wings were, maybe? His hometown? Yep, that's his hometown anyway. Don't walk in front of them on the swinging sword, you idiot! Stop! Oh, that is an awfully textured rock. Ryudo, what's wrong? Come back soon. No. Did he say he was going to go back? I thought he said he was just thinking about it. Mirumu Village, this is where Eye Lady was. Let's go speak to the Eye Child. Where's Eye Child? Yes. Do her eyes work now? I wasn't messing anything up. I was making a wreath for Nicholas. Even so, you have to clean up after yourself. How many times do I have to tell you? Mom, you always say do your best in whatever you do. I was doing my best to make a wreath. I'll go take it to Nicholas. Yes, the tour to see all the good stuff. Oh, that child of mine, only her mouth has grown up. Does Sandra remember him? You were here some time ago. Yes, it's been a long time. See, she's fully recovered. Was it because she watered the flowers, or was it just because what Millennia did? Oh boys, it's Rowan. So maybe tongue guy didn't recognize them. Wait, was Rowan even there? He must have been. Yeah, so did the tongue guy just completely forget he exists? Not possible. Voice, it's Rowan. You're doing as your mother has told you? Yep. Thank you so much for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to keep from losing her. Now Ira's back to her old self. My heart is glad, but I cannot take credit for this. It was thanks to your hard work, Sandra. Was it because of the flowers? The garden's growing little by little. Come see the flowers. Yes, that would be nice, thank you. Wow, we have so many guests today. The singing girl just came by too. Singing girl? You must speak of Elena. Do you know any other people who sing in this game? Yes, she's in a travelling show. I'm going around lots of places. Didn't you see that tent at the village gate? Oh. So she's gone away from the church altogether. She's found a different calling. Not so much that he doesn't believe in the god anymore. Simply because it's something that she doesn't want to do. Rowan. I've not seen you in some time, but how did you know that I was here? Why are you here? What are you doing now? She just said... Well, they just told you. Well, I'm touring, I see. Hey, Elena. Get the washing. Oh, you have a guest? Yes, an old friend of mine. But what's Ryudo doing? Wasn't the whole point that they were supposed to be like together and stuff? You're a minstrel now, is that correct? Yes, I sing with this troupe. We travel from town to town, sharing joy with singing. Game. Stop swapping between auto text and not auto text. I really enjoy my life now. I'm not. When I sing, everyone seems to be so happy. My heart is at peace, and I'm filled with life. We can be as one. The happiness I bring when people sing is my source of joy. Lenny, you look so happy. I am very happy. Everyone else is doing a fine job too, right? Yes, everyone's living happily, but you haven't found Ryudo yet. Oh, you mean Ryudo? Have you seen him? Has he returned, or have you received word from him? No one knows where he is. He said that he's got things to do. He left and has not yet returned. Miss Lena, Are you really alright, being alone? How can you wait like this? Faith in Ryudo, keeping your faith in Ryudo, I don't understand. Rowan, you asked Melanie the same thing, right? The experience we shared, all of us, we are bound in a way that defies understanding. But the bond we share can be felt. But I do not have faith in... Game, I would like to read this. Okay, I can't read and talk at the same time. At least I've had an option to slow down this auto scroll. It's really annoying me that I can't voice this for everybody. That they have to read it. Like, where could he have Ryudo have possibly gone? What issues are there that would require the Grana Saber, technically, I suppose? Everyone else got a new outfit except Rowan, though. Or are they going to end it without stating what Ryudo's fate is? I just have to assume. Is that what we're going to be doing? Or are we just going to see a flash scene at the end of Ryudo doing some random Geohound work? I know that wouldn't make sense. He's only a Geohound really because of the trauma he had, but he's got over that with Millennia and Elena, so he should stay with them instead. Wouldn't he? Mute this just in case that gets copyright struck, which does occasionally happen. So, what we're looking at, that's the first town where we met Elena. Yep, I do vaguely remember this. With the one church guy who was not evil. Can't remember his name though. Yeah, the blue haired guy there. What are we going with? I like sure game. I do like not being told certain things, but context would be nice. Okay. So what we got here? Is this another one of Rowan's journeys, or is it Ryudo right at the end? Cool. Music on. So, Melpis's grave, maybe? We will depend on miracles and gods, no longer will I know but ourselves, and we will live, this I believe. Here you will not be able to observe the truth of my words. Goodbye, Granasaber. Wait, you... Sir, no. Do not bury the Granasaber. Someone will find it. It's not a good idea, sir. It will never be a good idea to bury a god-slaying super weapon. So it hasn't stated what the... Well, I mean, he's overcome the horns of Valmar, but does that make him immortal now? If he dies, does the horns get released? I mean, I suppose Millennia could fix that. She's probably an immortal being. Okay. So that is apparently the end of Grandia 2? Okay then. Let us discuss. So, has it aged well? Honestly, I think it has aged quite well. I can't believe I finished the game 20 years ago, an hour before the end of the game. That was kind of annoying. The combat system... I kind of like the combat system of this. Towards the end, though, the eggs and the skill books were fine, but they could have added an extra one or two, because there was enough on the UI for that. The Valmar pieces, they could have done more with. I know it was more animations, but only the base 4 that have animations isn't particularly great. It was either... Well, I suppose they did have a budget for this. It was a 20-year-old game. The ending, though. So, basically, Ryudo went away to bury the Granasaber where no one could find it? I mean, if you were going to do that, you would have thrown it into the Granasaber moat. Right? You know, the Granaglyphs? No one would be going to the bottom of there to look for a god weapon. Or you would have asked Millennia and got Elena to use their combined power to break the Granasaber? Or are you saving it for a subsequent sequel game? Or if any more problems arise, the saber's there. It did brush over Granus and Valmar being researchers of ancient technology and somehow gained god powers. I suppose it wasn't massively relevant to the plot right there. But it is interesting that there was let me give it some thoughts. Remnants of the ancient technology. So, and that this planet is big, so potentially at the other side of the planet there would be more, ancient ruins and TOs technically. There could be a couple of them. There could be more Granite Sabers. It just happens that the big spaceship Granite Saber. Okay, so I beat it around the bush for a while. We've said some good things about throughout the entire game. The combat system's cool. The story's nice. It was kind of annoying that the church guy turned out to be the villain again. This happens quite a lot. But that final boss, I will keep this fairly friendly, was absolute and utter garbage. It was easier to beat the 3 Valmar pieces before that final boss than the actual final boss. You could have, even for the remaster, you could have given him an extra form. At least, he could have had the ability to summon Valmar pieces. And you fought the Valmar piece and him at the same time. Or mini critters. He could have summoned the Heart of Valmar and got Celine to help him, because they were part of the same crew. That would have been kind of cool. It was fitting that you only had those 3 characters finish the final boss with. Elena having wings doesn't make a lot of sense. But in a way, she did have a Valmar piece, and the Valmar pieces can grant miracles, which is sort of why Ryudo got a sword, the God Sword. Because my take on it is, Valmar wasn't evil. It was just a power that an evil guy used, and it just appeared to be evil, because it had the will of an evil person using it. So if a good person uses the magic and overcomes it, then they can do good things. So that's why he has a sword, and potentially Elena has wings. I'm just having a quick look at the English voice cast here while it's on screen. Just a quick look. I don't think I recognise any of these names. It's not surprising. They would have probably quit voice acting by now. It wasn't a big profession back 20 years ago when they were dubbing RPGs. I do want to play Grandia 1 though, and see if it's like a prequel or set in a different world, or is it just like a Final Fantasy game? It just has a different name. I think that'd be kind of cool. And I do have the collection. See? Grandia collection. I'll get to Grandia 1 at some point. Not for a while though. I suppose it wouldn't matter if you're watching this later, because I could have already uploaded Grandia 1 by now. But that was an interesting finale though. It left a lot more questions than I thought it would. I thought they'd have answered a lot more, but having Rowan going around the world was kind of nice. Doing a couple of the loose ends. Oh, can I turn my music back on just in case? There we go. That was Grandia 2. So if I click on this now, what happens? Does it just load up before the final boss? I suppose it would, right? Do a test. It does. It does load up before the final boss. Cool. So there we go. That was Grandia 2. One of my childhood games finished. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I really do like this game. and I'll see you on the next one.